UConn Huskies facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now the starting group for the UConn Huskies. Freak, he's in at shooting guard, and it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. Miller, the pass to Beal. Down low, Cooper. Huskies with the rebound.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about '05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
On the Wildcats of Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark, and one of the better runs they're on right now is a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. Really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast.
Here's Beal following the basket by Freak, and that one is hammered home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Huskies on offense. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Freak's got 8.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Villanova shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Zach Beal taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. From deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Now here's Jones. Sinks the three-pointer. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. UConn with the ball. From deep. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. One-on-one here. Foster dishes to Moore. Shoots from 14. And Villanova tacks on 2 more. Here's Jennings. So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Jones. Foster is out there with Clarkson. And it's Beal in at the point.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power, they have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Here's his check in for UConn. Keith comes in for Reed. UConn trails by 4. Hey, Greg, you mentioned UConn moments ago on their defensive pride. Some great defenders, Clark, have come out of that school.
Yeah, you look at Emeka Okafor and Hasheem Thabit. Both were dominating rim protectors. And even their guards and swingmen get after you defensively. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And some changes here for Villanova. Ilgauskas has checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Jones. Freak. No good on the quick three.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession. The Huskies making a switch here. There's a minute 40 left here in the first half of the game.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
Ryan is checked in for Villanova. Here's Miller. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 number 1 seeds and also 2 number 2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And that one's good. Freak.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And, you know, you look at the Huskies, a big part of why they get so many future NBA guys is they recruit very well on the East Coast and around the country, for that matter. They are a premier destination school in the Northeast, and that part of the country loves its hoops.
Shot's good. "20 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Gaines, and the foul called on Freak. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, so they'll have 1-1 right now and that chance at the line. Villanova shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
One shot.
That's good from Gaines. Both teams making some changes here. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
On the floor for UConn. Freak in at shooting guard, and it's Martin in at the power forward. The drive by Bryant. Splitter against Beal. Ilgauskas a screen on Splitter, and Beal kicks to Ilgauskas. From the high post, he drills it. Ilgauskas